Hi, it's Maria from Pattern Paradise. Today we're going to talk about which loop of your work to work in to achieve different results. I'm sure you've heard the terms working in the back loop, front loop, and third loop, and today I'm going to show you how to work in those different loops and also what the different effect is on your stitch work. Here we have 4 samples. All were worked in half double crochet in the round, starting with 20 stitches and 6 rounds. You can see that based on which loop you work in, the results are very different in the texture and in the look of the final fabric. So let me show you how to achieve these different results. Let's look at the anatomy of a stitch. When you make a stitch, if you look at the top of that stitch, you'll see what looks like a V. When that stitch is facing you, the front part of that V is called the front loop, the back part of the V is called the back loop, and in the taller stitches like half double crochets and double crochets and so forth, if you pull the work forward, you'll actually see there's a third loop hiding in the back there. That's what's known as working in the third loop. So now let's see how to do it. Insert your hook in both loops, pull a loop through, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops at the same time. Let's try that again. Yarn over, insert through both loops, pull the yarn through, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. To join these rounds, typically you would join through the top part of that V or both loops of the stitch. If you're working in back loop, you'll see that the fabric has ridges that look like lines and create some nice texture. To achieve this look, yarn over, insert in the back loop, that's the one that's furthest away from you, and once again complete your stitch as usual by yarning over, pulling the yarn through, and then yarning over and pulling through all 3 loops. Again, yarn over, insert in the back loop, pull the yarn through, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. When you join these rounds, typically you would join in the back loop only so that you continue the look of that ridge even in the joints. Now let's look at front loop. Here you see that the stitches almost seem like they pop towards you. To achieve this look, yarn over, and this time instead of working the back loop, you're going to work in the loop that's closest to you, the front loop. Insert the hook and complete the stitch as usual. Yarn over, find the loop closest to you, insert the hook, and complete the stitch. For this join, typically you would join in both loops of your work. And finally, the third loop. When you work in the third loop, you do get lines of ridges that almost look like knit stitches. This is a very nice look for ribbing and for some other features. In order to work this stitch, look at your work, skip the first or the front and the back loop, and then find that hidden loop in the back part of your work. Not the front, not the back, but the third loop. Yarn over, insert in that, again, not the front, not the back, but in that third loop, and complete your stitch. Yarn over, find that third loop, and complete your stitch. And to join this type, again, you would join through both loops. And there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe, visit my website, and follow me on social media.